I mean, it could be a penalty. This again, another penalty call in this episode. But what is Essential's problem? Has he got on the trait that says I will stand there with the ball and do fuck all with it? And because like, get rid of the fucking ball. What's happening, folks, and welcome to another episode of the Real Madrid career mode of the Real Madrid series. If you're excited for this episode, hit the like button down below and subscribe if you're new as well. Down below is my Discord and Twitch as well, which you can get involved in those two areas of content as well. Hopefully you are well today. I am feeling really good today, actually. I've had 2 days of work and I've got a day off to record a few people. Hence why I said career mode, because I've been recording career mode for the last 24 hours and then a bit of a people on the brain right now. So today we're on the screen of the development center, because essentially usually I can't avoid this so you can guys see it in my instant reaction, but it was so close to the episode I thought I'll look at it anyway, and yeah, it's not great. Not great at all. Not a mediocre group of players coming through. Oh well, you can't get them all. Can't always get a golden generation. I think if I had it like twice on FM this year, though hopefully that will increase pretty soon in this save. So we could have a cup final booked today, but we've got to win the semi-final first, because that's how finals work. You got to win the semi-final to get the final, you know, it's how football cup competitions work. So yeah, so look how we got off camera with with 3 games off camera, and it's been going okay. Beat Valencia by 3-0. A really, really good performance in this game. He got a hat-trick actually to reveal it to you. And I did say he was not scoring many goals, and he's now, this game particularly, he obviously was on fire. Essentially with the ball here, bit of a fortunate tackle there, forced Hazard, early shot, beats the keeper 2-0, and the game was over. We were comfortable at that point against Valencia. Cruz the corner free kick, curls it in, ties across goal. I think he meant that. Initially in the live action of the match, I thought it was deflected across to him, but no, I think he meant that. 3-0, has a hat-trick. Love to see it. Beat Cadiz by 2-0, but it took a while to get the first goal. Rodrigo came off the bench to get his first goal of the season, and then a late goal from Benzema just finished it off for us. Varane into Rodrigo. Benzema placed it back of the net. They could have scored actually before that goal went in. There was a chance for, I forget who the player's name was, a good half chance for them, and it could have been 1-1, and then literally went with the pitch and scored. So 2-0, not a great performance though, but a clean sheet and another win. Beat Atletico Bilbao by 3-1, went behind to a penalty, which was definitely a penalty, not one of those debatable ones, definitely a penalty, but then we had a really poor first half. The second half we were much better. Mendy gets the ball on the left hand side, ball in the box, Salah makes it 1-1. I thought, here we go. Not Romano, but you know. I thought, here we go, let's get back in front. Benzema with a great strike, made it 2-1, and we took control of the second half. We were dominant, and it's all about can we get the third goals to make sure we're not going to throw us away. And boy, did we with Valverde. I mean, I can't decide whether that's a great strike from Valverde or the keeper's just an absolute clanger. Maybe a bit of both. More so, maybe leaning towards the keeper. I don't know. But 3-1, good result. So La Liga, we're currently 10 points clear at the top. But the interesting thing is, Barcelona are 5 points off the top 4 spots. We've got to keep an eye on that, because I feel like if they don't finish in the top 4, we could nick some players off them maybe. The problem we're going to have is that it's rivals, so we've got to keep an eye on that. But look at the top goal scorers, Benzema and Salah. Salah's pushing top goal scorer, which is great to see when you get for a new signing. Our Champions League draw has been made as well, and we've got Zenit St. Petersburg. So not the most taxing of draws in round we could have had. We could have had City, could have had Man United or Bayern Munich or something like that, but we've got Zenit, so that's okay, but we've got to perform well in that game anyway. So as you can see here, guys, we've got a semi-final today against Real Sociedad. Now the schedule looks like this. If I go to the schedule here, you can see the final is on the 10th. So if we win the semi-final today, which we may well do, we may not, of course, we will show the next episode will be the cup final, because it's a cup final, so it makes sense to do that. So let's go, folks. First game today is not against Real Sociedad. It's against Elche. I like doing two games per episode if I can. So let's see what happens, guys. I may change the lineup today because Salah, Valverde, and Varane Allegri, so they've been rested. Carvalho back in the team today because he's back fit, which is good to see. As for everything else, it's as you were. If I forget, Marcelo wants to leave, Isco wants to leave, and it's mainly because they want new challenges elsewhere. But I've said to them, you're not leaving till the least of summer. I might let Marcelo go if I can agree a fee for a left back for instalments. I don't know yet. If I can get a fee agreed for somebody else to cover for Marcelo, I'll let him go. But I'm anticipating a row broom with him because I'm probably going to end up keeping him for the end of the season, and he's not going to like that. But anyway, guys, Elche at Bernabau, 3 points on the line with 10 points kept at the top. Barcelona nowhere to be seen right now, but we've got to keep going out like we are. So here we go, guys. Hopefully, another 3 points on the cards today. Hazard at wide to Rodrigo. You can't win that. Literally, guys, no highlights. There's literally no highlights. I've actually break them a little bit to try and get them going. Carvalho, Asensio, Rodrigo, and penalty, a chance here. As a shot, and it's a weak effort. I mean, this has been occurring a bit more than I'd like recently. Obviously, the one game Hazard, we started really well in that game, but recently we've really struggled to get going in games, and it is starting to worry me that it keeps happening. This Mendy, Hazard, over the top, good ball. Benzema's through. Can he finish it? Yes, he can. Real Madrid won, Elche nil, and it's Karim Benzema with his 15th goal of the season. But it's been a real slog to get there. Literally doing no highlights, and that's a bit worrying. But main thing is we've got the goal on Mendy, gets the ball forward, Hazard, that ball over the top, it's on. Benzema's not the quickest player, but he can time his runs really well, and Benzema puts in the bottom corner, makes it 1-0, and that is good to see. Hopefully now we can relax a little bit now and kick on and get some more. Carvalho, Rodrigo, Carvalho. Casemiro digs it in. Hazard, penalty. Got to be a penalty. He's got to get a penalty, folks. Has to. Because that was, I think he said it was a push. Again, we don't need to see VAR animation next year. I hope that gets changed. Takes a bit too long. Go for it. Go on. He's got to get this penalty. Has to. Penalty awarded. Right, this could be game over. This goes in. Hazard's going to take it. He's in great form at the moment. He's scored 3 goals recently. Can he score another one here? Oh, he can. He's gone top corner with it. Manchester 2, Elche nil, Eden Hazard, whichever way you prefer me to say it. And it's 2-0, and that is a really good penalty. It's right in top corner. Surprising that usually they go bottom corner, usually our players. But there we go. That's half time as well. So after a bit of a slow start, we've got going. 2-0, and yeah. Don't get complacent, and hopefully they can just kick on. I mean, I don't change anything because it's working right now. There's no real issues with the performance, other than it took a while to get the first goal. But hopefully now they can just kick on, and I'd like to take some players off before the semi-final, but we'll see that if the game allows that. For Cruz, curls in far post, Mikkel's in there, and Mendy gives, don't slow down, speed up. I hate when they do that. I think they're going to not get it. Asensio in the penalty area shoots. Yeah, it's a weird game. We're just kind of going for the motions, and it's not really enjoyable. Again, Cruz got that ball. Great balls, Benzema. He's found him. Benzema's not got the pace, though. Needs support. And, yeah, that's the problem with the fact that he doesn't have pace. He can't accelerate with people like that. Asensio, down the left, in the penalty area, crosses a goal. And if only someone was there, if I was to gamble, it might be a tapping for him. The ball to the fullbacks. There we go. Mendy, cross it in first time. Okay, don't. And that could be another penalty. I don't think it is, though. It's one of those, I think he gets the ball. The first one definitely was. It was clearly, but this one might not. I don't think this one was. My gut feeling is this is going to be a non-penalty awarded decision. What's it going to give, though? Yeah, I thought that. It felt like it was a non-penalty to me. Again, should have played on really and let the VAR decide if there's a penalty to be given or not. Right, so I'm making changes, lads. I'm taking Hazard off. This game's basically over, I think, now. So I'm taking off Asensio for Isco as well. I'm taking off Mendy for Marcelo, and Cruz going off for Luka Modric. And I don't think I can make one more change, but I'm leaving that because I know if I make 5 changes now, I'll get an injury, and that's not a penalty. How many penalty calls do we want in this episode? Penalty calls galore is what is going on today. This is not a penalty. It might be a foul, but it's outside the box. Yeah. 3 penalty calls in this game, and one's gone in our favour, which is when we scored. Might a free kick though. Might as well score from this though. Pablo's cross, and it's been cleared. And again, kind of a weird game really. A very comfortable game. The players played it that way as well. There was never really any threat from Elche. And we could have had 3 penalties in this game. Well, potentially had 3 penalties in this game. Obviously they weren't, but only one was given as a penalty. 2-0. It's kind of what we've been like really a little bit. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's a good win. We're in a really safe spot. But I'm tempted. I'm torn between having a go at them with this kind of performance, where it's not really good enough against a better side. But also, well, you control the game, clean sheet, and score 2 goals. You know what I mean? It's kind of a difficult kind of, how do I deal with this kind of thing? So anyway, semi-final next. That should be tougher. Folks, semi-final time. Interesting news, a couple of things, well, 3 things to talk about. First of all, it's Barca in the final if we get there. Second of all, 2 signings or 2 transfers have happened in the last few days. Cuckoo has joined. He's obviously dealt with it in the summer. And Mariano's left to go on to Real Sociedad for £19.5 million. That was his valuation. Obviously, he's gone up now, valuation. That's a bit annoying. I tried to get my money out of them with the negotiations that I did in December, but they would not have it. They were sticking with the £19 million. That's all I got for him. And I thought, well, makes sense to sell him for long-term thinking of the club. And if I kept him much longer, and I think valuation would have gone down even further. So let's see how we get on today, folks. I'm going to bring back the main players. They've had a bit of rest, though. It's a cut semi-final. You've got to play in this game, lads. We need you. And Cuckoo's on the bench today. Will they start Mariano, though, against us? They could do. I'm not sure about. I'm not the rules though about this. We'll see in a second about the lineups, won't we? If he's there, and he is right. Well, I'm going to say now, regardless of what happens in the scoreline, if we go through or go out, or go through or win, go through or lose, he's going to score today against us. It is nailed on that Mariano's going to score a goal. It just is. It's just the way things go. It's just the way FM is. Football is. So we go, folks. Let's see if we can get the win today and get to a final against Barcelona. It'd be nice if we could pull that off. Third now. Sensio. Carvajal. Down the line. Great ball. Benzema. Good touch. Needs support. Nice little flick to Salah. We've got 0 support on the punch here. Hazard's driving far side though. Hazard's thrown goal here to angle. On his left foot. Wasn't a million miles away. But right foot would have been better, wouldn't it? If you could shifted it. Which he couldn't obviously on that occasion. Cruiser curls it in. Benzema far post. And again. That far post is our target at the minute, it feels like. Closing down. Again, closing down. There's one guy to worry about. It's, again, Carvajal. Got to do better with that. Salah, well done. Great done. Well, I think Salah was more mistake. Really. Play the ball forward. Benzema's through. Can he finish? Benzema. He most certainly can. Real Madrid won. Real Sociedad 0. A very scrappy game so far. But well done. Eden Hazard. Well done, Benzema with the finish. And great ball from Salah. All started, I think, from a poor pass. Not really good closing down. Maybe a bit of both, maybe. Well done, Salah, driving through, good ball through. Benzema touch and then sets himself 1-0. I mean, what we're going to do if he gets injured? I mean, we've got a youngster, Hugo, I suppose, but it's a risk for a youngster so early on, isn't it? I feel like this game is on a knife edge and it can go either way at this point. Benzema, again, that's Benzema's lack of pace there. You don't going to try. It won't even try and get that ball, will it? Which is understandable. And he can't press either as much as like him to either. Valverde wins that. Avanzo wins that. Salah, quickly. Who's going to do this? Salah's going to shoot. Oh no, Benzema's through. Shot 2-0. Yes, it is. Both goals very similar. Salah making a drive run. I said from minute 1 of the series that he's been. That's the one thing he's done from day 1. He's driven through midfielders like they're not even there, and that's why I get annoyed when he hesitates so much. Like, to keep going, mate, because you're so good at it. And a great little ball, Benzema, dinked in 2-0. Doesn't feel like a 2-0 performance though. I feel like I've really had 2 good chances in the whole game, and we scored them both. They've been a better team, I think, in terms of possession of football. But I mean, I'll take it. It's a scoreline that gets us to a final, so can't complain. Poor pass. Sancho's through and goal. He's got to score. Hazard. Yes! I mean, it caught me by surprise that. I was not expecting that 3-0, and this is definitely a harsh scoreline on Real Sociedad. I mean, What was he thinking here? I mean, we are pressing up, but what is that? And then, fair play to Asensio, makes the cross past Hazard, and to be fair, I don't think it was easy finish at all. But 3-0, I mean, it's weird. It doesn't feel like we've been that good in this game. But, like I said, the quality didn't show in the end. 3-0 at half-time. Just keep it going. I'm going to say, well, please. I'm going to say, no. Actually, no. I may have made a mistake there. Usually I say don't get complacent, but I want to praise him a little bit more than I usually do. But yeah, 3-0, looking like we're going to a final. But let's see what happens second half. It's Carvajal trying to make. If you get a fourth goal, it's game over. Oh, I nearly was. Benzema could legitimately had 5 goals today. He could literally had 5 goals today. Benzema he really could have done. Cruz curls in penalty area, misses on the far post, and that picks up. Yeah. Still think that they're going to score a goal with Mariano. Again, this is what I'm talking about pressing. Just press harder. It's like, yeah, that's better. Asensio, play it now. I mean, it could be a penalty this again. Another penalty call in this episode. But what is Asensio's problem? Has he got on the trait that says I will stand there with the ball and do fuck all with it? Because, like, get rid of the fucking ball. He stands there too much with it and loses it. It's not a penalty, I don't think, this. I think if it's anything, it's a free kick. If it's a foul, what's it going to give? No penalty. Right, we don't. Right, again, I'll say it again. Miles, if you're watching this, change this next year. We don't need a VAR call to see if it's, or you can go through the screen to see if it's in the box or not. Get rid of that. Don't need it next year. It's pointless. If it's a foul, it's a foul, but you see inside the box or not. The VAR can do that for you. Well, guys, last minute of the game. It's been very comfortable. It's been a very, very controlled game from us. We've not looked amazing in terms of our general play, but we're going to a final, it looks like. Just feel like this team at times still has their mentality of I'll play a safe little pass rather than quicker one. Salah has been the best player on the pitch today. Good ball top for Social. Can I get a late one back? Hopefully not. And he's gonna. I thought he was gonna volley that. Well done, Mendy. Get careful. Don't let him score this. Rather than fouling for a penalty, I don't give him a penalty. But yeah, not a great performance in terms of like high energy football. Still feel like we're a bit too safe in midfield. There we go. Real Madrid 3, Real Sociedad 0. Still feel at times we play a short pass and a long passes on, which is a bit annoying. I think that's down to the player traits, though, to be fair. But we're into a final, guys. And I'll just confirm when the final date's going to take place for you guys, because that will obviously dictate when we're going to do the next episode. Is it scheduled already? Has it scheduled it? No, but it's basically there. There we go. On the 10th. So 3 days' time, we've got a cup final. So I'll come back for that game there. That'll be the full game on its own. Nothing else in the episode. So yeah, guys, if you've enjoyed it, I hope you have. Hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new as well. I'll catch you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.